Hi, welcome to Enrich Investments. In this installment, we're going to talk about file folder divisions and what the usefulness of them are and the divisions that we would recommend in your pursuit of investing in commercial real estate. These file folder divisions are specifically aimed at apartment investing, but it's possible they could be used for other types of rental property investing. We're going to quickly look down the list. The red fields represent the main folder divisions that you're going to put into a 2 or 3 ring notebook of considerable size, because as you begin to perform due diligence and acquire information about the property or properties you're interested in, you're going to need room in your folder to put the information. So get a decent size folder. So before I go on, let's take a look at the other divisions, and then we'll talk about each of the divisions separately and why they're important and how you're going to use them. And what I remember now what I wanted to say earlier. You're going to create one of these for every property you look at. You don't want to lump in all the properties into one file folder. So if you're examining 3 candidates for purchase, you want to have 3 different notebooks, and you want to duplicate these file folder divisions in each of the notebooks. So let's go ahead then and take a look what we have here. Your main divisions are going to be contact list, correspondence, which will be letters, faxes, and emails. You're going to have contracts that may be legal documents that will be transmitted back and forth between you and the seller. There'll be inspections, due diligence, checklists for things that you want to accomplish, escrow, loan applications, entity formation, and expenses. So now let's go back to the top and we'll talk a little bit about each one. The blue fields are going to be secondary folder divisions under the main folder division contact list, for instance. So you would have a folder division for each one of the blue items under contact list separately, so that it'll make it much more easier and facilitate your contacting any of these parties that may be related to your real estate acquisition. For instance, banks or escrow officers or handymen or lawyers. All of these types of parties may be contacts as you begin to work through a particular commercial real estate purchase. And this is not meant to be an exhaustive list, so you may add to it from time to time, and you may even want to change the colors of the blue folders to other colors to make them easier to identify. These are the ones that I've used that have worked well for me. Going down to correspondence, again, there's blue subfolder divisions for realtors, property managers, banks, and mortgage brokers. The other items that are put in beneath those refer to specific letters that we've created that we will make available to you that you can use to obtain information from these different parties. They will be excellent examples and help you navigate your first purchase. Other parties that will come under the correspondence, letters, faxes, and emails would be property inspectors, handymen, lawyers, escrow officers, surveyors, vendors, possibly Section 8 housing authorities. And again, this isn't an exhaustive list, and you may wish to add to it. This is for the purpose of producing hard copies. We've also created these same lists on computer, and that will also be available, and we'll be showing you that later. And so you can write us or email us, and we'll be happy to send you this folder, which you can use to put into an Avery labeling system for your file folders as well as for your desktop folders that will hold the same information. We recommend getting a scanner and scanning all hard copy documents and keeping them in the file divisions on your computer